Now this is a recipe from one of my very favourite Sydney chefs, Daniel Alvarez. Now, I may be wrong, and I may be wrong, so you can correct me if I am, but I think she worked for the wonderful Alice Waters at Chez Panisse. I think. Not absolutely certain. But anyway, this is a really nice soup. I've made this often. Love it. And it's vegetarian. When I say it's vegetarian, it doesn't have to be. I sometimes put bacon in. Today, vegetarian. First of all, some veggies. Just have a look here. I've got some sliced garlic, about 2 or 3 cloves, a really large onion, which I chopped finely, 2 or 3 stalks of celery, which I've peeled and then diced, and 2 medium carrots, which I've diced. And I'm just putting those into some olive oil. And then we're just going to saute that just gently. Just started its cooking process. There's a little bit of gunk on the bottom, which is all the good flavour. So you lift that up with your wooden spoon. First of all, I've got 2 cans of cannellini beans, which I have rinsed and drained. I don't like the mixture that you get in those beans. Somebody said to me they always put it in the soup itself, but it doesn't do it for me. Right, 1 can of diced tomatoes, a litre of vegetable stock, my wife's beautiful vegetable stock. We've shown you how to make that, haven't we? Because it is a real asset in our house, using up all the scraps and all the good things. And then we've got some rosemary, about a tablespoon of chopped rosemary, a couple of rinds from Parmesan, and we'll also throw some salt in and a bit of pepper. Now James just asked me about the Parmesan rinds. They actually add some real flavour, so don't throw them out, hang on to them, and next time you're making a soup or a stew or something like that. And I knew I forgot something, a good slurp of balsamic vinegar in there too. Simmer that quite rapidly for about 20 minutes. All right, now what we do is we blend some of it, just to give it a bit of texture. Process it, of course, if you haven't got a blender. Right, so that goes back in, along with some pasta shells, 200 grams, and then we cook that until that pasta is cooked. Now, a little bit more than al dente, please, because it is a soup we're talking about. As you can see, it's rather thick now. So into a nice flat soup bowl. And any extra, of course, into the freezer. A little bit of Parmesan on the top, chopped parsley, a little bit of balsamic. Now this is optional, but I quite like this on it. This gives a little bit of sweet and sour kick to it. And to go with it, a Beaujolais. Now, it is cold weather at the moment, or fairly cold, even though it's heating up a bit. So I'm not chilling it. I'm always a great believer in Beaujolais being chilled, but not in the cold weather. All right, my friends, a lovely bean and pasta soup with lots of veggies. Good Beaujolais to go with it. Oh, I'm doing well today. Guys, to show your support for my channel and to keep in the loop, subscribe. It's easy to do, and don't forget, it's free. Okay, cheers.